a stunningly, God, that train goes on forever. It is a stunningly gorgeous morning, and it is supposed to be nearly 90 degrees today, so I am wearing a dress and no coat. I also just realized I forgot to put on lipstick this morning. That's okay. So I'm headed to work this morning. It is a balmy 62 already. And I am not quite certain what the day holds, but it's gonna hold some great stuff. Only because I'm so excited that the weather's gonna be so nice. You know, it feels like the first summer, it's gonna be the first summer day, which is about time, it's May 25th. So we're sort of right on schedule for that sort of thing. But wasn't a particularly cold winter, but it was a long one. And it's nice to finally have it be springtime again, have it be summertime again, have it be light outside, have the sunshine, the birds sing, and just enjoy being outside. Now, it's gonna be sweaty and gross this afternoon, but right now it feels great. Summer has hit the city. It is 83 degrees outside right now. I'm just now leaving to go grab some lunch. But I think today I'm gonna sit outside and eat because it's like the first day of summer. I just saw someone walk by in just like a sports bra and shorts running. Feel the sun. It feels amazing and great. And in about, I don't know, 20 minutes I'm gonna be like, damn it, it's so hot. No, it's gonna be a good summer. So it's definitely time for a summer salad and hanging outside. So in the shade, it is like the perfect weather to like sit outside and do work. You know that feeling in the spring or early summer that you get where you're like, I don't want to go inside, I don't want to like be inside, I just want to be outdoors, that desire, that drive. Yeah, that's what I got right now. So it makes post-lunch, like going back to work, really freaking challenging. So it definitely feels like summer now. It's way hotter than it was earlier. Why am I so red? Hold on. Evidently it was on underwater mode. I didn't know this camera went underwater, but apparently it does. So definitely feels like summer now. A friend of mine, who I know through work, but more a friend than anything at this point, came by work today to drop off a fantastic present that definitely needs to be seen and heard and not just told about. So, yeah. So, not only is it a gajillion degrees outside now, which earlier was fantastic, now it was a little on the warm side. The trains were delayed on the way home, and I feel like I've already had a workout because I was carrying my purse, a bag full of groceries, and a bag with the present from our friend Jay in it. And the bag weighs about 10 plus pounds. So I'm like already sweaty and gross, and I still haven't worked out today, which sucks because that means everything tonight is delayed, which is really frustrating because it took like 45 minutes to get home. It usually takes 20. You can see why I'm a little pissed. I didn't even have the ability to vlog any of it because it was so crammed in the train that you could hardly move, and then I had 16 million bags with me, so that was a problem. Eric really wants to VR, but I still need to ride, and he can't record VR if I'm on the bike because I would be distracting in his shot. So Eric is busy working in the living room and in the studio right now, so I have set up a temporary space for me to do a quick little film reveal. So I said earlier that I got a present today from a friend of ours who is very generous. So here's the deal. About a year and a half ago, let me paint the picture for you. About a year and a half ago, I was at a work lunch doing work lunchy things, and the topic came up that Eric and I own a record player. It's very hipster of us, I know, but we own a record player, and we have a few records. We don't have a lot, and when we originally got it, I didn't want a lot of records just floating into the house. But we said that if it's a classic, if it's something that we really like, felt like would be on our top 50 records of all time list, then it would be totally fine. Well, that kind of went out the window when my friend Jay offered to give us his record collection. Now, Jay's a little bit older than us, and he bought these records himself back in the 70s and 80s, and they have been sitting languishing in his sister's basement, looking for a good home. And Jay doesn't own a record player anymore, so he doesn't want them. He doesn't want to give them away because they're like, he doesn't want to give them to Goodwill or, you know, Salvation Army because they're decent, but he's not interested in necessarily selling them. So he, the kind, generous, wonderful person that he is, offered to give us his records. Now, it has been a very long process to get these from him because they weigh a ton. And his sister's house in Long Island, he only goes out every once in a while. So he's bringing back a few to the city every time he goes out. When he amasses just enough that he can carry, he'll get them to me. And then I have to lug them home. So that's what I was lugging home that weighed a bajillion pounds today, is I was lugging home the newest set of records from Jay. And then the train was delayed and it took forever. Yes, so they were quite heavy. I kind of wish I had known the train was gonna be delayed because I would have left them at work and waited until tomorrow, but that's okay. So I briefly looked at them at work, but they seem to be in fantastic condition, and they're like pretty decent stuff. Like, he's giving us the cream of the crop over here. So I have no idea if any of these are valuable. I'm just looking forward to playing them. So let's take a look and see what we got. So here's what we've gotten so far. Chicago. The Cars. David Bowie Live, double disc. Derek and the Dominoes. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. What is this? Dire Straits. Jeff Beck Band, or just Jeff Beck. Check this out. The Who, Quadrophenia. Like, check out how gorgeous and in what great condition this is in. I'm like in shock. Joe Jackson. Billy Joel. The Police. Little Feat. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Like, these are some great records, guys. What is this? This is Robert Palmer. And then, what do we have here? I think this is a compilation or like a collection. This is Rolling Stones Hot Rocks 64 to 71. It looks really awesome. But check, like, the corners aren't bent. These are in like pristine condition, and the records themselves. Like, they look pretty darn good for sitting in someone's basement for, you know, 30 plus years. So the other ones he gave us sound amazing. I'm sure these are gonna be just as good, if not better. So super big thank you, Jay, for continuing to expand our record collection. We just don't have that many, and these are like classics that will last another lifetime. So we're pretty psyched, and if Eric finishes VR in a timely manner tonight, then I'm totally gonna turn the record player on. And I think the first thing I'm gonna put on might be Rolling Stones. Because who doesn't love the Rolling Stones? Although Derek and the Dominoes might be good. Or Chicago. The Police. Oh God, there's too many good choices. So yes, so that was the super exciting like thing. Like it was an unexpected surprise today because he didn't tell me that he was coming by until like half an hour before he showed up to drop them off. So it was a really nice little surprise today. And I cannot thank him enough, and I can't believe there's still more after this because that seems ridiculous, but really, really great present today. So last night I thought I had a plan for today's vlog and none of that happened. So it, again with the drinking. Dex, how you doing? Are you done? So, yesterday I thought I had a plan for today's vlog. None of those things actually happened. Instead, I was swamped at work. It was a hot day out. I got home late. Eric's VR stuff didn't work, and we didn't finish eating dinner until 8:30. Oh my God, with the drinking. I love you, Dexter. I'm glad you can drink water. Do you want more water? Do you need some more? This time I think he's actually done. Okay, he walked away. So, anyway, obviously today didn't turn out the way that I thought it was going to, and I think that's a lesson for me that planning, while good, doesn't always, it's not always gonna pan out the way you think it's gonna pan out. So I'm just gonna take that in stride, and tomorrow's another day. Today was kind of a crazy day. Like I don't really think that, I gotta like get back into my real groove of making videos. I gotta figure out what's going on with the blog and like what all this is so that it's a little bit more interesting for you guys. But I appreciate those few people who are still watching. Thanks, sweetheart. Thanks, family. Because right now I feel like we're just sort of pulling at straws. But it's almost summer. Lots more free time in the summer. Vacations coming up. Getting away from the city for a little while, going new places. And I'm gonna force Eric to teach me how to do the drone on my own so that I don't need him to go do it. So, yes, I think those are all good things. And I will see you guys tomorrow, which is Thursday, not Friday, because I've been thinking that today has been Thursday all day. No, it's not. Yeah. So I'll see you guys tomorrow and find out what happens then. Bye. Okay, you can come in. Come here. Come here. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on, Dexter. Come here. Just push it open. It's not gonna hurt you. Come on.